Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Matthew C. Perry Class of 2020 Commencement Ceremony. I would like to introduce to you the Class of 2020.
brought stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet brave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Members of the class of 2020 will present a multilingual welcome. We will have Sarah Frills, English, Spanish by Adriana Giles, Thai by Sujitra Nacha Singh, Tagalog provided by Shania Restillador, and finally, Shian Rudolph brings a warm welcome in Japanese.
Good evening. My name is Sarah Friels, and I would like to welcome you to the commencement ceremony of Matthew C. Perry High School for the class of 2020. We would like to thank all the faculty, friends, family, and honored guests who grace us here with their presence at this shining moment in our lives. We hope that this evening will be a memorable celebration of our class's accomplishments as we close the chapter in one phase of our lives and turn the page towards another more exciting phase towards our future.
Muy buenas tardes, mi nombre es Adriana Giles y quiero darles un cordial bienvenida a todos ustedes a esta ceremonia de graduación de la preparatoria Matthew C. Perry de la clase de 2020. Queremos dar las gracias a todos los maestros, familiares, amigos y honorables invitados, quien nos honra con su presencia en este momento tan brillante en nuestras vidas. Esperamos que esta tarde sea una celebración memorable para celebrar los logros de esta clase. Ahora que cerramos el capítulo de esta fase de nuestras vidas y pasar una página más felizmente hacia nuestro futuro. Una vez más, gracias por estar aquí. Dios los bendiga.
สวัสดีค่ะ ฉันชื่อสุจิตรานาชาสิงห์ แล้วฉันยินดีต้อนรับคุณสู่พิธีสำเร็จการศึกษาของ Matthew C. Perry High School ในปี 2020 แล้วขอบคุณคณะเพียรครอบครัวแล้วแขกผู้มีเกียรติทุกท่านเราอยู่ที่นี้พร้อมกับการประกาศดาวห้องพจน์ข้อนี้ช่างเวลาที่สองแสงนี้ชีวิตห้องแล้ววางว่าขอบคุณนี่ก็เป็นการฉลองที่น่าจดจำสำหรับครอบมือสำเร็จของฉันแล้วของมือบิดบอสนี่ช่องหนึ่งของชีวิตของเรา
Magandang gabi po. Ako si Shania May Restillador at malugod ko kayong tinatanggap sa programang pagtatapos ng Matthew C. Perry High School, klase ng 2020. Nagpapasalamat kami sa lahat ng mga guro, mga kaibigan, pamilya at panauhing pagdangal na tumangkilik sa amin sa mahalagang sandali ito ng aming buhay. Umaasa kami na ang gabing ito ay magiging makabuluhang pagsasalo sa paggunita ng aming mga tagumpay, sa pagsasara ng isang yugto ng aming buhay at muling magbukas ng panibagong yugto para sa aming matagumpay na kinabukasan. Maraming salamat po.
Konbanwa, watashi wa Rudolph Shion to moushimasu. 2020年度 MC ペリー高校卒業式にようこそお越しくださいました。この式を今までお世話になった学校の先生方、家族、そして来賓の皆さんと共に迎えることができ、大変感謝しております。この式が我々の人生の中においての一つの到達点となり、次の目標の新たなスタートとなりますように願っております。
And now we will have a message from our principal of Matthew C. Perry High School, Mr. Lorenzo Brown.
Good evening. As the principal of Matthew C. Perry High School, it is an incredible honor for me to extend my personal welcome to you during our 2020 commencement ceremony. I would like to recognize the DoDEA chain of command for their support of our graduation tonight. Mr. Thomas Brady, DoDEA Director, Ms. Lois Rapp, DoDEA Pacific, Director of Student Excellence, and Dr. Judy Allen, DoDEA Pacific District Superintendent. I would also like to extend a special welcome to our guest speaker for the evening and our station commander, Colonel Frederick Lewis. Additionally, I would like to recognize the following: Ms. Michelle Moore Robinson, Community Superintendent for Iwakuni Schools, Mr. Dwayne Jefferson, Principal, Iwakuni Elementary School, Mr. George Mann, Principal, Iwakuni Middle School, Ms. Carrie Weidler, Principal, Matthew C. Perry Elementary School, Ms. Mary Mullins, Assistant Principal, Perry and Iwakuni Elementary Schools, Mr. Michael Kerrigan, Principal Coach, Center for Instructional Leadership, Iwakuni, Mr. Keith Carr, School Liaison Officer, MCAS Iwakuni, and last but not least, to my family for their tremendous support. My 3 DoDEA alumni, Lindea, Yokota High School, Class of 2006, Lakia, MC Perry High School, Class of 2014, and Lorenzo II, MC Perry High School, Class of 2019. A special acknowledgement to their mom and my wife and better half, Linda Brown. I would also like to welcome Team Samurai. Team Samurai is identified as the faculty and staff, students, parents, and our 3 sister schools in the Iwakuni complex. It also includes the greater MCAS Iwakuni community. You are all welcome. The welcome this year for many of you is virtual due to present conditions in the United States and Japan. Last year, there was a huge power outage on graduation day. And even though there was some impact on our preparation for graduation, we were still able to power on through. Pun intended. So why again are we here? Oh yeah, the commencement. A commencement is a beginning. Many of our 45 seniors woke up this morning thinking this is the end of high school. In reality, it is the beginning of the rest of their lives. Parents and family members, thank you for your virtual presence here to support your favorite senior. Exactly who are these seniors? This is the part of the program that allows me to paint a picture of this class for you. Every year, as part of my personal welcome, I feel obliged to provide details to those in the audience or those viewing about the individuals who would normally be assembled on the stage tonight. That type of assembly isn't possible at this time. Instead, we will present to you 42 separate graduation ceremonies rolled into one. I hope you enjoy it. A tradition that I've used for many years is data mining the senior class to create a senior profile. The following are the results of the Google survey sent to the seniors and returned to me. I asked them how many years have they attended Perry. The average length of time was 2.5 years. I also asked about the many moves of the seniors and their families working for the Department of Defense. And our seniors have moved an average of 4.8 times in their life, with Marcel Quesada having moved 8 times. Sarah Friels Suji Nachasinghe, and Gabe Ratcliffe have moved 7 times. In this class, Suji has attended 10 different schools, while Marcel Quesada and Noel Ruiz have attended 9 schools. 12 students have attended Matthew C. Perry since freshman year. Marshall China, William Daring, Caitlin Flynn, Adriana Giles, Sarita Jack, Alexander Ray, Hideki Rodriguez, Shion Rudolph, Malaya Lynn Valoria, Eric Wilson, Harley Wooden, and Corinne Zhivago, with Adriana, Alex, Caitlin, Shion, and William attending since the 7th grade. 5 students have attended a Dodia school for 10 years or more: Gabby Malaka, Eric Wilson, Corinne Zhivago, William Daring, and Shion Rudolph. Approximately 14% of the senior class plan on immediately serving our nation's military. 64% of our seniors plan to attend a 2-year or 4-year college or university immediately following high school. The remaining graduates will begin the world of work or pursue a combination of military college, work college, or take a gap year. I also ask about the changes they would make to the school or personally, where they see themselves 10 or 20 years from now, and their parting shots or words of wisdom for the younger samurai. I would like to share with you some of the thoughts expressed to me. Under personal change, not take so many AP classes and enjoy your senior year more. Swim team and improvement in the choir program. Get more involved, be more outgoing. 6 responded. Stop procrastinating. 6 responded. Choose my friends more carefully. A school change, what would you like to see different about the school? 6 responded, nothing. 3 responded, changes to the dress code. Juniors going off campus for lunch. More support and clubs and groups. Better classes. More students. C days should be on Fridays. 10 years from now, what will you be doing? School nurse, labor and delivery nurse, dental school in the U.S. Navy, politics, actor in Hollywood and writer of lyrics, film, and TV shows, veterinarian, public relations specialist, working for Hillsong, happily married and living lavish, dental hygienist, high school teacher. 20 years from now, what will you be doing? Working, doing taxes and all that stuff. Making money, taking care of my family, and chilling. Still working and having a family. 5 responded. Parting shots and words of wisdom. And I have to say that this class provided more areas of advice as a class than I traditionally find. Focus on yourself and your grades. The people around you will not be paying your bills. You will. So focus on graduation. Look at requirements for future plans now, like college, military, trade schools. Enjoy every moment in life because you never know when the days will end. Don't be part of the rumor mill. Build a plan and follow through. Stay focused. Be careful who you trust and don't pay attention to what other people have to say about you. Just do you. Now is the time to try new things. Be an active member in your school. You will never regret it. Try something new or something you've always wanted to try. Have fun. Also, start writing your college essays and applying for scholarships ASAP. It will make your senior year that much easier. Always try your best in everything. Keep working hard and anything will be possible. Don't be afraid to ask questions or advice. Get involved. Cherish the moments you have while you're still a kid, technically. Grow up, but not too fast. I promise soon you will miss high school and the memories you made there. Don't procrastinate. Be a go-getter, as Mr. Lang would say. If you have the opportunity to do something, do it. What I've just read is a sampling of the memories and comments from this class. It is a unique class. There are 42 seniors graduating tonight using this platform. I want to acknowledge 3 who are absent: Avery James, Julia Marley McCain, and Alexander Ray. We had 3 samurai leave us in PCS: Annalisa Garcia, Hideki Rodriguez, and Harley Wooden. A final note I must say about one member of this class. I remember the day fondly in August 2016 in the gym at the old school. I gave the first day of school talk and I announced that only high school students could go off campus for lunch due to the size of the cafeteria. When the assembly was over, this new kid came up to me and asked, "How would you know if a middle school kid went off campus for lunch?" I don't even believe I answered his question, but I asked him for his name. I knew this one young man I needed to know immediately, so I asked him. He said, "Peyton Strain." I said, "Thank you. I must know the name of the person who would ask a question like that on the first day of school." 3 years later, he is graduating early because of his hard work, probably because he asked a lot of questions. Before I close, I have 2 additional announcements. First, I would like to say a special thank you to some very important people for their support of this graduation. Colonel Frederick Lewis for saying yes to many of our requests for support of the seniors during this challenging time. Ms. Patty Swiderski, senior sponsor, and her planning and idealism. Ms. Renee Cobb for her support in many areas from technical support to data collection expert. Ms. Melissa Binkin and Tim Lemmercy, who provided logistical support for the programs and diplomas and diploma covers. Mr. Tony Farr as sound technician and diplomas. Mr. Chris Hodge for helping with the audio recordings for the seniors. AFN for providing us with a photographer. And finally, to Mr. Kevin Rossiter for his insight and amazing talent with the cameras and recording 2 amazing videos for our seniors, their parents, families, and friends. There are many others identified on the back of the program. It takes a total team effort to make this event successful, and many have given above and beyond all that I could ask to make things run smoothly. To all of you, I say thank you. The second and final announcement I would like to make is that a commencement can also mark an ending. I am saddened to say that is the case for me and my family. This will be my last graduation at MC Perry High School as principal. I have had 8 wonderful years at Perry, but it is time to move on to new challenges. In my 26 years in Dodea, I have never worked at a school longer than I have been at Perry. This is a special place for me. I signed diplomas with 2 of my children here. I will now take over the reins, ironically, at our sister school, E.J. King, in Sasebo. For more irony, my replacement will be the principal at E.J. King, Dr. Gail Awakuni, not to be confused with Iwakuni. She will be the new principal at MC Perry, effective 1 August. Please give her all of the support and more that you provided me. Thank you.
This year's class salutatorian is Elena Hofbauer. She's graduating with a cumulative GPA of 4.19. Please welcome Elena to the stage for her salutatorian address.
Good evening, friends, family, teachers, and administration, and above all else, the class of 2020. It is my honor to welcome you all to bear witness to today's graduation as the class of 2020's salutatorian. This is normally where I thank you for the time and effort that it took for you to come here. But as can be seen by all of you who are watching this from computers and phones, comfortably on your bed, couch, or dining room table, many of you are not with us in body, but in spirit alone. So I will thank you then for your kindly support and encouragement that you have provided for us thus far. I know that all of you wish beyond all else that you could be here physically, and for that, we thank you. I know that this year has not been the most conventional of years, but I would like to congratulate you all on your diligence and focus to get to this point. Congratulations, we finally made it. This ceremony is both a celebration of all that we have accomplished and a challenge for us to strive to new heights. Throughout the past 4 years, we have had countless students achieve amazing feats in sports, academic Far East, and extracurricular activities that they have donated their time and efforts to. We have won banners for our school, had athletes cinch their spots on the All Far East teams, and have had numerous awards in academic Far East such as journalism and drama. None of this would have been possible without the countless hours that teachers, coaches, and administrative staff have put in order for us to achieve great things. We thank you all for your time and effort, and we hope that we have made you proud of the people that we have become. These past 4 years have not been easy for any of us, but I doubt that there is a person graduating here today who would not look back on all of the experiences that they have had fondly and appreciate the person that they have become. Author Brandon Sanderson wrote, "A journey will have pain and failure. It is not only the steps forward that we must accept, it is the stumbles, the trials, the knowledge that we will fail, that we will hurt those around us. But if we stop, if we accept the person who failed, then the journey ends. That failure becomes our destination." When I first became a freshman and walked through the halls, the teachers looked upon my friends and I, whispering and pointing, cooing, "Aw, look at how cute they are." We were short, doe-eyed, mouths agape, taped up glasses, braces, the whole stereotypical look. Whatever you can imagine, we had it in triplicate. We were taking all of high school in, and we had finally made it, and were walking the halls of the place where we would learn, grow, develop crushes, get politely friend-zoned, develop more crushes, ace tests, fail some more, try out for a sports team, and then rinse and repeat when the year ended. Since then, I and everyone else before you have taken tough classes, juggled schoolwork, homework, and sports, all while trying to learn a language and instrument. We have volunteered for countless hours, mentored young students, refereed youth sports games, and managed the football team, the basketball team, and countless other sports to gain experience and build connections with others around us while giving back to our community. Now, standing before you today, I would be hard-pressed to find someone who can't look at us and see how mature we have become, the confidence that we have gained. We have seen all and lost all in the hopes that we learned enough about the world to step out into it and make it better. Everything that we have experienced has allowed us to find our niche, our niche. We have struggled through trying to find our place in the high school caste system. One day, we find ourselves raging about the lag that cost us a kill in Fortnite. We would befriend the gamers at the high school. The next day, we join the nerds, slamming books down and sticking their noses so far into them as if to physically absorb the information for the test the next day. Another day, we are running cross-country, attempting to bond through the pain of the constant running. As a cross-country runner myself, I can understand the agony of beginning the practice with warm-up laps, which is running, having the bulk of the practice be more laps, which is more running, and then having the cool-down of the practice be more running and more laps. And as our feet are padding along in a mechanical monotony, so numb to the pain that you aren't entirely sure whether you are conscious or just being pulled around by some supernatural force, you begin to have an existential crisis. Why am I doing this? Who in their right mind would voluntarily run this much? Am I mental? What is the point? But it was then that I realized why I was doing it. I had found my team. Though I was only in cross-country for one season, during my senior year at that, I had found a place and a purpose. I was happy to have finally found a place where I could laugh with my teammates as our feet pounded into the ground day in and day out. It is this moment that every high school student hopes to achieve. It is this moment where they have found their people, their calling, and their passion. They now have a name, a purpose, and a group to call their own. Know that every name that gets called today has a story just like mine, a moment where the last piece of the puzzle finally fits into place. We will leave this auditorium taking with us 13 years of an education, or less for the overachievers among us, and years of experience in the world. We will leave with an identity that we can hold and share as we start from the beginning in college or trade school or wherever else we decide to go. And when we have finished there, we will start from the beginning again in the new workplace, our next place that we choose to call home. The reason that this cycle will be so easy for us is that we know who we are. We have friends, families, teachers, and coaches who have all banded together to christen us with a name, a purpose, and a place in society. We have helped each other fit in. Every person that walks this stage does fit in somewhere, even if it doesn't always seem like they do. So to every friend, mother, father, brother, sister, grandmother, grandfather, crazy uncle, and second cousin twice removed that is cheering us on, I hope that you are half as proud of them as I am to call them my peer and to watch as they receive their diploma. I am honored to identify myself as a graduate of Matthew C. Perry's class of 2020. Thank you all.
This year's class valedictorian is Ethan Purdue. He is graduating with a cumulative GPA of 4.31. Please welcome Ethan to the stage for his valedictorian address.
Good evening. My name is Ethan Purdue. I'm immensely glad that I'm making this speech right now. Many of us were worried about whether or not we'd really get a graduation ceremony this year. We've all felt the pressures of quarantine and COVID-19. We were barred from going to our favorite restaurants, participating in sports, and going to our Far East events. And on top of all of that, those masks are really uncomfortable. Getting stuck inside all day is not how any of us pictured our senior year going. Though it's not quite what we had in mind, we still managed to get a celebration of this monumental achievement. And rightly so. This day has been 12 years in the making. We were going to get our moment, rain or shine, pandemic or not. And here it is. This is the moment we've been waiting for all along. All of you have worked incredibly hard to be here today. And I, for one, am honored to be standing here beside all of you. Despite the struggles of learning from home, losing extracurriculars, and being shut in all day, we all managed to pull through. There is not a single doubt in my mind that each and every one of us has come out of this crucible as stronger, better people. Thank you for all your hard work. Otsukare-sama deshita. I'd also like to mention the teachers responsible for getting us this far. In the 2 years I've been at Perry, I've come to know these teachers as more than educators. They are our coaches, our club sponsors, our mentors, and even our friends. I want to thank each and every teacher at Perry for their commitment to our education. I'd especially like to thank Mrs. Swiderski, Mrs. Cobb, and Mr. Brown for working tirelessly to not only push each of us to this point, but also organize this graduation. Ms. Swiderski, you have been so helpful and so kind to each of us. We couldn't have done it without your encouragement and your support. Mrs. Cobb, you have been so patient with each senior as you guided us through this final couple of weeks. Mr. Brown, this event could not have happened without you fighting for the rights of the seniors in these precarious times. Thank you to all three of you. I've been running cross country for 3 years, and this year I had the pleasure of being the boys team captain. Running cross country has taught me one fundamental truth. You can do anything you want as long as you put your mind to it. Last year, I aimed to be on the Far East cross country team. Sitting ahead of me was Mark Zambrano. All I had to do to make the team was beat him in one race. I spent the weeks prior putting my all into every practice. When it came down to the final 400 meters of that race, I shot ahead of not just Mark, but the guy in front of him too. I pushed so hard that I improved my 5K time by 1 minute and 9 seconds, all because I decided that I wanted to be on the Far East team and I would do anything to make it happen. In this past year, I have seen what our class of 2020 is capable of. Sora Thompson placed first in Division II women's cross country in her first season. Marshall China dominated yet another season wrestling. Caitlin Howard was nominated for Navy Military Child of the Year. I have seen the drive and the determination my peers possess. You all have the potential to achieve anything you desire. Put every ounce of effort and spirit you have into everything you do. Put everything on the line and let nothing stand between you and your dreams. Finally, I'd like to thank everyone that has supported me these last few years. I'd like to thank my teachers for putting their all into every lesson they teach and preparing for me for what's to come. To Mr. Ratz, thanks for teaching me to love English and continuing to support my efforts on the stage even after your departure. All of us here at Perry miss you very much, and you will forever be a samurai to us. To my family, I'm sad to leave you, but I know you will always support me wherever I go. Mom, I couldn't have done anything without your support. Andrew, you're the man of the house now. Better luck next time, Dad. Gabe, you're the best friend I could have ever asked for. We're not going to live next to each other anymore, but I will always be right there for you whenever you need me, just like I know you will be for me. Now, when they closed the school, they tragically took our school news show off the air. I never got the chance to do one last show, so I want to take this opportunity to sign off one last time. And that's all for this valedictorian address. From all of us in the class of 2020, stay classy, Iwakuni.
The class of 2020 asked Marine Corps Air Station Iwakuni Commanding Officer Colonel Frederick Lewis to be the guest speaker for the commencement ceremony. This is a tribute to the great work he's done for Iwakuni community and MC Perry High School. Please welcome Colonel Frederick Lewis.
Hello and congratulations to the Samurai Class of 2020. I'm thrilled and honored to be able to provide your commencement speech during such an important occasion. Today marks the end of a journey for you that has been 18 years in the making. It also marks a new beginning for all of you as you embark on the next part of your life, whether it is a university, a gap year, into the workplace, or even joining the military. A high school graduation is one of the major milestones in your life. It's more than caps and gowns, final exams, the intense uncertainty about picking the right college, the right place to move, to live, or the right path to take. Take a deep breath and take in your surroundings. Thank the people who have helped you and filed a way for posterity. Don't rush through this moment, soak it in, because this graduation, 2020, your graduation is especially unique. The world right now is gripped in a global pandemic that has affected every man, woman, and child on the planet. You will all remember COVID-19 for how it touched your own life. There was no prom, no spring sports season, no moment to walk the stage and receive the recognition in front of your family, your friends, your teachers, and celebration of all of your hard work. No graduation in our history has been like this one, but you are not alone. Millions of high school students across the country are experiencing the same loss of normalcy that you are now. That shared experience will be a bond that you have with your generation forever. Now, let me tell you what makes you, the Samurai Class of 2020, different. You have already spent a lifetime in the service of your country and in service of your community since the day you were born. By virtue of being here in Iwakuni, you're part of a family, both your immediate family and your military family, who is here to serve one another, our community, and our country. Your parents made a choice to spend a life in service, and by default, so did you, whether you liked it or not. You already know what it means to sacrifice, to say goodbye to normalcy, and to share hardship. You've packed up and moved and started your life over again and again and again. Much of what our citizens of our country are facing right now are things you've spent your entire life preparing for, being flexible under adversity, finding the silver lining at what seems to be the darkest hour, living in solitude and having to be flexible with friendships. In the best of times, these actions are the ones you have already been taught to do. Practicing this heightened flexibility and optimism in the face of adversity isn't new or different from what many of you have done before. In the States, this is the first time many of your fellow graduates have met their neighbors or felt compelled to sacrifice their time and energy to help one another. You have always lived in this manner, under the tutelage of your parents, your teachers, and your fellow military families. While COVID makes life seem different, you are actually at an advantage at this moment in time, giving you a rare breed of person, a person who was raised in service for something greater than self, the opportunity to shine under that pressure, using all the creative energy and effort that has brought you thus far to propel you faster and farther into the next phase of life. I want to thank you sincerely for your own sacrifice and service to our country. You may not see it clearly right now, but your childhood in service has been a gift. It's been a gift of resiliency, a gift of adventure, a gift of expanding your horizons, and hopefully that resiliency, sense of adventure, and curiosity will be passed through the heart and soul of every person you meet, the families you will one day go off and create, and the people you help from this day forward. Look at the life around you, to the teachers, leaders, coaches, friends who have inspired you through the lessons they've learned and the happiness they bring to the world around you. Recognize that adversity has shaped you into a person who can use that strength and perseverance to carry you through whatever you may face. As you head off for your own next adventure, remember the words of Shakespeare, "This above all, to thine own self be true." Be true, class of 2020. Stand tall in who you've become and continue to strive for who you want to be. Semper Fidelis.
Thank you, Colonel Lewis, for those kind words. Our graduates have excelled academically, and we would now like to take a moment to recognize our National Honor Society members who wear the golden stoles and cords to represent their participation in National Honor Society. The following students are participants in National Honor Society: Caitlin Flynn, Caitlin Howard, Elena Hofber, Sky Lieberton, Ethan Perdue, Gabriel Ratcliffe, Shion Rudolph, Noel Ruiz, Sora Thompson, Malia Lynn Valoria, and Eric Wilson. Additionally, the following students wear the National Honor Society Gold Medallion for maintaining a 4.0 cumulative GPA throughout their high school careers: Elena Hofber, Ethan Perdue, Shion Rudolph, and Eric Wilson.
And now to present the graduates of Matthew C. Perry High School with their diplomas, we have our principal, Mr. Lorenzo Brown. Justin Andres.
After graduation, I plan on enlisting in the Air Force. I would like to thank my parents and friends for supporting me and sticking with me. I love you guys.
Frexan Banaya.
After graduation, I plan on enlisting in the military and starting medical field. I would like to thank my family, friends, and especially my teacher for supporting me to achieve this goal. And thank you to my Lola and Lolo for being my inspiration. I love you all. Mahal ko kayong lahat.
Nicholas Brownlee.
After graduation, I plan on attending university at Virginia Tech, majoring in astronautical engineering. I would like to thank my parents for always supporting me and all the friends I've made along the way.
Zandra Bugowan.
After graduation, I plan on going to college in the Philippines and take a medical course, then enlist in the Navy. I would like to thank my parents, my friends, my family for supporting me and helping me get through high school. I thought I couldn't make it, but here I am. Thank you for being a good coach, Mass Sergeant. Thank you guys. I love you all. Mahal ko kayo.
Vladimir Caraballo.
After graduation, I plan on attending the University of Maryland, majoring in education. I want to thank my teachers, friends, God, and most important, my family. Without them, I wouldn't be where I am today. Congratulations to all the seniors graduating. God bless.
Hannah Carlson.
After graduation, I plan on attending Sophia University in Tokyo. I would like to thank all my friends, my family, and all of my teachers who've helped me along the way. And a special thanks to Sanae-san for helping me with everything. 本当にありがとうございました。
Marshall China.
After graduation, I plan on attending college, majoring in exercise science. I would like to first off thank God for getting me here. I would like to thank my teachers and my friends. A special thanks to my parents for dealing with me for 17 years and pushing me to be great. Another special thanks to my siblings for helping me become a better brother and a better leader.
Michaela Cook.
I would like to thank my mom and dad for helping me through this year and being my support. Also my brothers and my grandma for making me laugh and being kind to me during trying times.
William Deering.
After graduation, I plan on attending Oregon State University, majoring in biochemistry, and pursuing a career as an officer in the United States Navy. I would like to thank my father for giving me the opportunity to attend Matthew C. Perry High School. And Mamiへいつも家族を支えてくれてありがとうございます。本当に感謝しています。ここから先もサポートしてください。
Caitlin Flynn.
After graduation, I plan on continuing my education to become a kindergarten teacher. I would like to thank my family for supporting me in everything I do, Miss Prada and Miss Kay for pushing me to do my best, and a huge thank you to my friends, Soda, Sarah, Adriana, and William for all the great memories. I did it!
Sarah Friels.
After graduation, I plan on attending the University of Nevada, Reno and majoring in community health sciences. I would like to thank my mom and dad, my closest friends, Sora and Katie, my coaches and teachers, and Chris for making my senior year the best year I've had.
Adriana Giles.
After graduation, I plan on attending University at Albany to study criminal justice. I would like to thank Jordan Roberts, Katie, and Will for letting me tell them anything, Isaac and Justin from the gym, and of course my family, my mom, dad, and Trish. I love you guys so, so much.
Hokulani Gleason.
After graduation, I plan on working at the commissary for 6 months, and then I plan to go back to Hawaii to take care of my family. I would like to thank my dad and mom for taking care of me and making me the person I am today. I would also like to thank Gia and Nyla for being amazing friends.
Elena Hofber.
After graduation, I plan on attending the University of South Carolina and majoring in public health and epidemiology. I would like to thank my friends Christine Compton, Eric Wilson, and Wally Hoff, my parents, my brothers, and every teacher that I have had to this point. Thank you for all of your support and for all you have taught me. I will walk with God as I step out into the world.
Caitlin Howard.
After graduation, I plan to attend the University of Oklahoma to major in biochemistry. I would like to thank my brothers, parents, and my friends for supporting me through my journey, and I love you guys so much.
Sarita Jack.
After graduation, I plan on attending a 4-year university in Florida with a major in business. I would like to thank my parents, my brother, my family from all over, my friends Soraya, Christina, Michaela, and Malia for pushing me to do my best and helping me get to graduation.
Avery James.
After graduation, I plan on moving to Idaho, taking a gap year, and then attending Chadron State College online and getting a degree in elementary education. I would like to thank my parents and all of my teachers and coaches throughout the years for always believing in me and always pushing me to be the best person I could be. Last but not least, I want to thank Ms. Swiderski for putting in so much time and effort to make sure we all had a fun and memorable senior year. Thank you.
Cherish Jones.
After graduation, I plan on attending community college online. While doing this, I also plan to work and save up for adulthood. I would like to thank my parents, siblings, friends, and family for all your love and support through the years. I couldn't have crossed the finish line without y'all. Thank you so much, and I love you all.
Jalen Kaufman.
After graduation, I plan on attending nursing school in Florida while working as a CNA. I would like to thank my parents for supporting me and all of the teachers that have impacted my life over the years. I wouldn't be who I am today if it wasn't for them.
Sky Libreton.
After graduation, I plan on moving to Southern California and study for my communications degree in order to become a PR specialist. I would like to thank my role models for inspiring me with anything I do in life.
Gabrielle Malaka.
After graduation, I plan on attending online college to receive my associate's degree. I would like to thank my family, friends, and teachers for supporting me and believing in me. I wouldn't have made it without you guys.
Nehemiah Matthews.
After graduation, I plan on going to get my welding certification and then working to get my tattoo certification. I would like to thank my parents and my coaches and also my teachers for supporting me and always being there when I needed them.
Julia McCain.
After graduation, I plan on attending Austin Community College to complete a video game design program. I would like to thank myself for being the one who got me here.
Sean Miranda.
After graduation, I plan on taking a gap year to save money before returning to Las Vegas to attend 2 years of community college. I'd like to thank my parents, my friends, my best friends Kevin and Lynn, and of course Amy for supporting me. I love you guys and wish you all the best.
Valani Montero.
After graduation, I plan on enlisting in the military. I would like to thank my mom and stepdad who helped me through everything, my teachers who were supportive, and my friends who made it all better.
Jacob Moore.
I'd like to thank Mr. and Mrs. Cobb, Mr. Brown, Miss Watley. I'd like to thank my mom and dad, and I'd like to thank my sister.
George Mosley III.
Thank you to everyone who pushed me to graduate. I didn't think I'd make it this far. I want to thank my mom for pushing me so hard, and Ms. Wadersky for being the best teacher, one of the best. Sorry to all my family members who couldn't make it. I wish you could have been here.
Sujitra Nachasingh.
After graduation, I plan on working to save up money for community college and start my life as an independent adult. I would like to thank Lieutenant Colonel Perdue and Master Sergeant Kramer for helping me when I needed help. Also, I would like to thank my homies for making my school year fun. Lastly, thank you Mom and Dad for letting me be here.
Bunta Nakamura.
After my graduation, I'm going to a vocational school in Osaka to learn makeup and hairstyle skills because I want to be a hair makeup artist. I would like to say thank you to my mom. She really supported me and made lunch every day, and she dropped me off to school every day. I want to say thank you to Miss Guadalupe too. みんなありがとう。Thank you ございます。
Christina Napalan.
After graduation, I plan on going to community college in Washington State for 2 years and transferring to a 4-year university. I would like to thank Mama, Papa, and Auntie Casey for always supporting me, Ms. Wadersky for helping me understand chemistry, and my best friends Jathan, Soraya, Michaela, and Marshall for making my senior year memorable.
I love you guys.
Hannah Nelson.
After graduation, I plan on attending the University of Idaho, majoring in international studies. I would like to thank my parents, siblings, and extended family for supporting me through everything. I love you guys.
Soraya Papillon.
After graduation, I plan on attending a community college in New Orleans for 2 years and then transferring to a 4-year in Houston, Texas. I would like to thank my parents. I would like to thank my best friends, Christina and Michaela. I would also like to thank anyone who has consistently supported me and encouraged me throughout my journey.
Ethan Purdue.
After graduation, I plan on attending the University of South Florida in Tampa. I would like to thank all my teachers, especially Ms. Swiderski, Mr. Ratz, and Mr. Lang. I'd also like to thank Gabe, my best friend, and Soraya for giving me a ride home from work that one time. And of course, my family as well.
Marcel Quezada.
After high school, I plan on enlisting in the Navy as an IT and pursuing college in a related field to my rate. I would like to thank my parents for seeing me through my 4 years of high school and watching me grow as an individual throughout the years. I would also like to thank my teachers for showing me academics in a different, more enjoyable light.
Gabriel Ratcliffe.
After graduation, I plan on attending Iowa State University to study mechanical engineering. I would like to thank my friends for making high school enjoyable. I would also thank Coach Macias for molding me into a strong leader. Additionally, thank my parents for preparing me for my own life and being a stream of constant support.
Alexander Ray. Shania May Restillador.
After graduation, I plan on taking a gap year and joining the military. I would like to thank my parents for never giving up on me, my friends for pushing me to my limits, and KP for always motivating me to never give up and always take a breather.
Shion Rudolph.
After graduation, I plan on attending the University of Texas in Arlington. I would like to thank my parents for always supporting me, my teachers for always pushing me to do my best, and my friends for making this year great, especially my friend Caitlin for always being there.
Noel Ruiz.
After graduation, I plan on getting my Associates in Human Services through Columbia College, then attending Hillsong College in Phoenix, Arizona. I would like to thank Ms. Cobb and Ms. Wodarski for helping the seniors get through this crazy year, and Alize for being my best friend and sister in Christ. Lastly, I'd like to thank my parents for being so loving and supporting me no matter what.
Peyton Strain.
I would like to thank my parents for playing a major role in my life. They raised me with lots of love and helped me accomplish so much. I would also like to thank Mr. Lang. He made my 3 years of high school so much fun, and I'm glad he convinced me to play tennis. After I graduate, I plan on attending Northern Arizona University and making everyone proud.
Sora Thompson.
After graduation, I plan on attending the University of Oregon, majoring in psychology. I would like to thank all of my teachers, coaches, and my friends, Sarah, Katie, and Shion, and lastly, my parents for constantly supporting me.
Matthew Torresias.
After graduation, I plan to attend TCL college and get my PA associate's degree. I also would like to thank my parents for getting me this far, and my family and friends. Without you guys, I wouldn't have my diploma, and I would have a lot more hair to be pulled out. Thank you. I love you guys.
Malia Lynn Valoria.
After graduation, I plan on attending the University of California, Davis. I'll be majoring in animal biology. I would like to thank everyone at school, my friends, my family, and especially my younger siblings, because even though they can't offer me some high school advice, they did motivate me to be a good role model.
Eric Wilson.
After graduation, I plan on attending college and majoring in mechanical engineering. I would like to thank my parents and sisters for supporting me for all these years, and all my teachers and friends for being there for me.
Corinne Zhivago.
After graduation, I plan on moving back to California and going to community college for 1 year, and then transferring to a 4-year university. I would like to thank my parents for helping me and pushing me to be where I am today, Lieutenant Colonel and Master Sergeant Kramer for helping me become a better leader, and I would also like to thank my friends Soraya, Christina, Malia, and Sarita for being supportive through tough times.
Mr. Brown, on behalf of the faculty and staff of Matthew C. Perry High School, it is my wish that today's graduates go forth with a sense of lifelong learning and a lifetime sense of gratitude. On behalf of the faculty and staff of Matthew C. Perry High School, I present to you the graduating class of 2020.
Thank you, Ms. Cobb. It is with great pleasure that I accept the graduating class of 2020, and on behalf of the Department of Defense Education Activity and its Director, Mr. Thomas Brady, Department of Defense Dependent Schools Pacific and its Director of Student Excellence, Ms. Lois Rapp, and the Pacific East District and its Superintendent, Dr. Judy Allen, I have reviewed and certified your official school transcripts and now have the honor and privilege to announce that you, as members of the class of 2020, are now graduates of Matthew C. Perry High School.